So let's get situated here. Maybe we need some more light. Just do that because this camera sucks compared to the phone. So we got a new round of reeds here to work with. Is there another one? Oh my gosh, 2 more. So that's 7 in total. Alright, 7 in total. Let's get back to these ones first. Number 6. You're number 6. You're number 6. You're number 7. Number 7 for you. Okay, so let's get to the question. The first question. First question here. Wait a minute. I've only gotten 3 requests. I've only gotten three questions so far. All right. Cards out here. Bruno, what are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? We're gonna do some reading. I know you just woke up again. You gotta go back to bed. It's rainy, buddy. It's rainy. What about this? What if you want to chew on this guy as a snack? How about that? Snack? You want to save that for dinner time or for bedtime? Probably. I know you just had like a big nap and now I'm ready to do this, so I don't know, you're gonna have to sleep again, or we're gonna have to do one of those play read sessions here. I don't know. You gonna come lie down? Come lie down. Boy. We'll start off here. The Knight of Coins on the bottom. Huh. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Weird. The moon with the 4 of coins and the moon. The moon reversed the 4 of coins and the moon. Good. Get it, Bruno. The moon reversed 4 of coins and the moon. I don't know yet. It's something, I could say something. It says something to do with, again, like a lot of the issues that men are going through these days have something to do with like he's unaware of like how he's going to support. Doesn't feel like he measures up. With the world. Against the world. But it's like halfway. Or something like that. Because it mentions something at the end there. About hinting something. With the Ace of Cups and the Devil. Excuse me, sir. Interesting, because it's the 10 of Swords reversed, the 6 of Cups, the 2 of Swords, and the 9 of Swords. You want to chew on this thing then? Chew on this thing, that's more chewy. He wants to chew on the toy itself. You had enough of this for today? Don't want any more of that? There you go. That's a lot. Queen of Cups reversed. The King of Bastons. This is maybe the family. This is supposedly the family. What's up, buddy? You're distracting the read now. Come lie down, if that's the case, bro. Good. Lie down right here. Lie down right here. If you want to. There you go. There you go. There you go. So maybe it's like talking about not seeing a good example. He knocks the King of Bastons over to the moon. This is now kind of like shifting into like his upbringing. How his upbringing was influencing his subconscious. Dude. Alright, come on. Lie down. Right there. Good. There you go. What is it? We might have to continue yours in a bit. Because it's not done. But this guy, I might have to take him out again. Because we spent 5 hours this morning. So from like 7:30 until 12 has been Bruno time, and then he gave me 2 hours of him napping, and now he needs my attention again. So this is like part of it. Holy smokes, yeah. With the Emperor here, and the High Priestess reversed. It seems like it's coming out over like the Queen of Cups reversed. So this would be like, I don't know. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything. I'll say this, that it's this can be a generational thing at some times, right? Even if you have like a good example at one point, it tends that like the way that things are structured in society has an overall kind of like anthropic effect. So like it like pulls people downwards, more towards the base level, right? And that seems to be what he's dealing with. It's like a cycle here with the moon that's been like hasn't come to an end, or hasn't, like, it's something that you've noticed already too, right? So with the Ace of Cups and the Devil, it's almost like this, his heart has been captured into a point of like codependency of some kind. So whether he's like trying to work that out, or whether he's stuck in the throes of it, seems to be the question. And that seems to all be stemming from something that came out of the household. Subconscious that made its way into his subconscious through the household, with the 4 coins and the 2 moons. This has to do with not ever really seeing the true example of mind and heart in action through the 2 of Swords. Not seeing that, not having an example. It's because the example got bent with the King of Batons over here. It seems like the King of Batons had his example was like clear, but it seems to have become bent in a way. So that's what the cards are saying. I'm not trying to offend anybody. we'll you okay there, buddy? Do we need to take you out? You're still looking tired. Take another nap. The Judgment. So it sounds like another quite young situation. That's what the vibe is telling me. That same stack with the 2 of Swords and the 9 of Swords. Same stack, the 2 cards. It seems like he's looking for what's correct. That can be a big source of it, honestly. That's typically what I was going through. I still am going through it. The Roy to Death piece, exactly. How to master one's mind, essentially. There's a lot of complexity to that, and it does bring up a lot of emotional stuff. sweet. So yeah, maybe that's that. But the hermit, right? Hermit, 3 batons, 3 batons, the star. Huh. Seems like a good dude, honestly. If this is the situation. I don't know what kind of dude he is, but he's Tim. Oh my goodness, look at this. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is one of the weirdest draws I've had with this stuff. It's upright. That is upright as well. Holy smokes. So this is kind of describing the journey that he seems to be on, maybe? I think he's trying to like figure out what unifies everything. What is the unifying factor? And it looks like he's on the correct path. There's two 3 batons here with the hermit, so it's like seems like this is with the star, right? So it's like he's working with that. It seems like perhaps I'm not sure, but like that's what the cards are saying. And over here, it's like a unification with the 9 of batons, with the 9 of pentacles reversed, the 10 of batons, then the queen of batons, then the judgment, and then the 10 of pentacles. It's like the spaces in between. This seems to be perhaps either this is something that he needs to look into, or like he's capable of like understanding this perhaps. Judgment. This is a weird read because it's all talking about like kind of him or something. I don't know him. I don't know what kind of person this is. This is what the cards are telling me. But like the complexity, right? The complexity generally, you like from what my personal experience was, like trying to like understand the whole picture with the 10 of Pentacles, like everything, right? Trying to understand everything. Have judgment. judgment, right? Have clear judgment around everything. This is what it's about here, is like understanding the spaces in between. Seems to be the guiding force, the Queen of Bastons, for clear judgment around everything. Perhaps like, I don't know, I'm totally confusing you, aren't I? But perhaps that's like why he seems like withdrawn. It's his focus is pointed towards this puzzle, perhaps. So maybe patience is in order. Maybe like, I don't know. This is something that perhaps you can go on together, a journey together with the 2 of wands. I mean, the 3 of wands. It's something that can be kind of brought up or illuminated out of the dark, right? I'm sure this is going to give you more questions. Feel free to ask them. I'll switch over this one. Confliction. Three of Swords. Reversed. I was thinking about your last question, your actual question, when I started drawing this. Let's see what else comes up. It's the Knight of Batons. Five of Batons, Six of Batons, King of Batons, the Sun, and the Hermit again. The same Hermit? I think it's the same Hermit. Maybe? I'm not sure. Sun. Ow. I think it's because, like, the particular, like, remember the King of Batons? The example, it wasn't shown there. It wasn't shown how to do it, right? The Hermit reversed. That wasn't given. What seems to be given is like baggage. The Five of Batons, forcibly inflicted. Stuff that needs to be let go by your guy, right? Maybe you can help with that in some degree or fashion. I think that people don't want to, like, a lot of cases, men don't want to pass on their baggage. They don't know how to deal with it, and they don't want to pass it on into their, like, personal relationships because they can be, like, scary to not want to ruin something or whatever, right? So you don't bring it up. You don't, like, try. You're afraid that you'll get ridiculed in a sense just because of that past baggage, right? So I think that the maybe we'll switch. What can you do? With the Four of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles reverse. And it's the Ace of Moons on that side. Yeah, like it seems like pretty. It seems like how to bring calm things down, maybe. How to bring it down into a state of stabilization. Take a step back. Take a step back. The Five of Rings. The Six of Rings, Six of Stars. So all this pentacle vibes here. 4, 5, 6, right? With the Ace of Moons on the bottom. I think it's like saying like he's missing like support in a way to get him through the difficult time. Because the missing 4 is holding him unstable position, right? So he needs the ace and the 4, the support of compassion at the bottom. I don't know exactly what the situation is or anything like that, or like, I have issues with that too, stuff that I've kept to myself. King of Moons, right? Tried to maintain my own personal sense of dignity by toughing it out in a lot of cases, the problems. So the family doesn't tend to know that there is a problem also, right? So I think that's kind of what's missing. Is if it didn't start there, if the compassion didn't start there, it's where is it going to come from? 2 of Wands, right? Something to think about, perhaps. I don't know how long the situation's been going on for, or that. I think assurance also. The Ace of Cups on the bottom, right? The Hanged One reversed. 3 of Stars. He's perhaps looking for some kind of resources in terms of perspective. Trying to master his own heart space. That's the difficulty, is gaining proficiency, gaining success there, in finding those how to hold the perspective of leadership, perhaps. I think that's what a lot of men are struggling with these days, because we were ill-instructed in a sense. Remember the mistranslation from the Emperor to the King of Batons there? It keeps going that way due to societal issues, most likely, through the generations. So, yeah. If you have questions, let me know. With the Knight of Rings. The Lovers sideways. Especially around that point where it's how economics is influencing the idea of love amongst society, I would say. It's the depreciation of our economics is kind of putting strain on the love structure, meaning men don't feel adequate. They don't feel able to measure up to the task. So it makes it more difficult to put that kind of extra into it, in a sense. So we just kind of, I'll say this, that it's not really any individual man's fault. It's just kind of we tend to not fully understand where it's coming from, and then it becomes a self-worth issue, right? So he doesn't think he's worthy. Yeah, in essence, to answer your question. So I'll leave this one there. If you have any other questions, any at all, ask them, and I will update this. All right, I'll leave leave that one there, I think.